Hey, Control N. Ha, Sweeper the Protosian. So Nick has been having all sorts of trouble against void rays, and so I did a HalbyCoaching video, probably number 28 or something, about a game that he played against void rays, and he was like, "See, void rays kill me. How do I stop this?" And the problem was obviously that in order to survive void rays, your first Rax has to make a reactor core, and then you have to prioritize building Marines out of that Rax constantly over everything else in your build. If you don't build constant Marines from that Rax, then you will lose to void rays. But it's a simple solution. Just stop missing production on your Rax. So he was like, I don't know, I don't think that's really the problem, but I'll give it a shot. So this is the game he played immediately afterwards on the ladder against his, what was his name? Sweeper Pumpkin Eater. And Sweeper Pumpkin Eater is doing a proxy void ray. Pushy McPushington. And Nick is trying his hardest to keep up constant production out of this thingy. Now, if he does have constant production out of this thingy, then when the void ray pushes around 7 minutes, he should have 12 Marines. So let's find out. He came out with his Hellion and says, ooh, a proxy starport. Yeah, Simon, buddy? Alright, so here comes the attack. Now, the idea... No, I'm not playing zombies, buddy. This is called StarCraft. The idea of the defense is the second you see anything at all, grab 5 SCVs, put them on auto repair, and just put them near your bunker. And it's okay if he walks away and you have to leave them there for the entire game, because if you look at income-wise, Nick's income is ahead even though these guys are not mining. Pulling workers will not put you behind on mining because you've got a mule, man. You don't need to worry about it. I mean, obviously it will put you behind, but the amount behind it will put you is very small and insignificant. So here we go, baby. So the idea of defending against void rays with this small number of Marines is that you make sure the Marines are never fighting anything but void rays. That's why you have the bunker here, and you hide behind the bunker, and his ground troops just can't get in because you're hiding behind your bunker. And now he wants to be hiding behind his Marauders. Just generally hiding behind things. So as you can see, the ground troops don't stand a chance because Nick still has these 3 Marauders kicking about, and the Marines, even though void rays have this rechargeable shields and they can run away and they're very obnoxious to battle with Marines, all these Marines have to do is survive. Once you survive the initial void ray push, he's literally dead. He's got nothing. Nothing. A void ray push puts all of your eggs in one basket, and if you can get one Viking out, the day is over for him. He loses, you know? I would really like to see 4 or 5 SCVs down here instead of 1, but I don't even think it matters at this point. Look at army size. I mean, Nick won this game. All you have to do is stop that first push and it's over. This is the same problem that Protoss have with the 4 Warp Gate push and the Void Ray push and the Immortal push. All of their pushes have the same vulnerability, and that vulnerability is that the strength of his push relies... Because Protoss units are worse than Terran units, the strength of his push relies on him having a bigger army than you. He comes and says, look how much money I spent on my army, now it's bigger than yours, and I'm going to use mine to crush yours. So at probably 7 minutes and something seconds right now, he's attacking, and he says, look how much more I spent on my army than you. I spent $1,900, and you only spent $1,000. So this is my opportunity to win. And that does make their push strong, and, you know, awesome. But the problem is, if they lose a battle in which they spent twice as much money on their army as you did, there's no coming back from that, baby. They got more units than you, so if they don't win with more units, then they lost more units than you lost. So you can just kind of go crush them and be like, haha, you spent all that money and it didn't win. I hope that makes sense. A lot of times I say things that make sense to me that don't make sense to the rest of the universe, but yeah. Boom. So he spent a whole crap ton more than Nick and then attacked with it, and now Nick is way ahead in army supply. And that means that units lost. He lost 2,600 to Nick's 1,000. It's just all about that first encounter. And you got to be willing to pull SCVs on auto repair, and you got to be willing to do anything you can to win that first battle. Because if you survive that first battle, game is over, and it doesn't feel like that until someone tells you that. You don't even notice. But Protoss 4-gate, Protoss voidray push, Protoss immortal push, any one base Protoss push, if you beat it, you win. You win, period. Go kill him. So great job, Nick. I suppose if you guys really want, we can watch the end of this. Oh, he just left. So the Protoss knows it. Yeah, I'm not the only one. Look at that. Nick killed 3,000 more than him. So great job, Nick. Good job, good job, good job. See, it was just one cute little minor change. All you did was make a couple more Marines and hide behind the bunker rather than hiding in front of the bunker. It was great. Great!